Rob Brettle is shifting house and an ark full of animals at the same time.
Okay.
There'll be koalas, roos and emus to pack. Little crocs to hand wrangle. Big crocs to wrestle. And the biggest to pack and ship. But they're going to have to catch him first. Rob Brettle has to use his own killer instinct cunning when it comes to getting the zoo on the move. This is the paradise Rob Brettle calls home. What better place than here in Airlie Beach, northern Queensland, Australia, to have a wildlife park? For Rob, his family and his animals, it's moving time.
Well, it's that time of the year again. It's the wet season and it's nesting season for our saltwater crocodiles. Here at the park we get about 300 eggs laid every year and we don't need that many baby crocodiles. So what we do here is we actually give our crocodiles to a crocodile farm, but we have to collect the eggs. A lot of the farms have a bit of a problem with their collecting of eggs. They grab the female, put a rope around her, tie her to a fence and take the eggs, and that's pretty stressful to the crocodile. But here at my park we do it differently. We've discovered that the crocodiles, because they're in pens, sort of respect fences. So all we do is take a panel of wire and use it as a barrier between us and the crocodile. We'll show you how it's done. That makes it real simple and a lot less stressful on the crocodile. And you might notice I'm only about 8 feet from this crocodile, and that's her nest. By rights, people think she should be chasing me, but she's not. She protects the nest. I'm still too far away from her nest. But when we go in there, it's going to be a different story.
Female crocs are very protective of their eggs and defend their nests vigorously.
Come on, sweetheart. Okay, let's go. You're right. Just have to watch out it doesn't come high enough so she gets underneath it. Now what we're going to do is just spin the panel around her. Okay, we'll have to go back your way now, Zeb. Let's go around that way, that's it. Go around. She's not too happy because that is her nest and we're getting a bit close now. Now we'll just spin it around.
Rob has enlisted the assistance of his park-experienced nephew, Zeb.
That's the girl. There we go, mate. There she is, behind the fence. I can tickle her chin if I like. We've got the nest and she's outside the fence. All I have to do now, get me a little tub and collect the eggs.
The nest is identical to one built in the wild.
Here they are. They look good, look how white they are. They're fertile. Just take a bit of stuff, put it in my tub. Now all I have to do now is mark the eggs. They have to be marked and laid in the tub the way they came out.
This is done to ensure the eggs remain the right way up. Turning over these sensitive eggs will kill them.
There's quite a few in here, but then she's a big female. Okay, mate, that's it.
That's this job done, as all jobs need to be in the park, quickly and simply.
Okay, mate, we can bring that out. That's what you call nest collecting made easy, both for the crocodile and for us.
After all the eggs are removed, the stakes get higher.
It's crocodile shifting time. In a zoo situation, you end up with a few too many crocodiles. We keep raising them for the shows, little fellas, but they grow up. So we've got to get rid of a couple to the local crocodile farm. So I'm going to get in here with my nephews and catch these fellas out. I'm going to keep the females because it's always nice to have a few females, but the excess males have got to go. They've now got to a size where they're starting to fight each other, and that's not good.
It's also not good for the moving men. Another of Robbie's nephews, Kirk, joined Seb in this bush school with teeth, and there's more than a few earmarked for transportation.
Just getting to wear himself out, boy. Just put it on his neck there, and there you go. Now you can grab him. His mouth's all nice tied up for you. Just sit on him. Under his, get both, no, careful. You got to have two hands there, mate.
Kirk's not really that scared. That's the crocodile's tail between his legs. And it's one down.
Okay. Even crocodiles at this size can still tear your hand to pieces. I don't think you take it off. You could take fingers off. It'd render your hand useless if you got your hand in there and he grabbed you good. So still quite dangerous.
The little crocs are trussed and bagged for theirs and their handler's safety.
Stick his nose in. Drag that bag out in there with him.
Moving an entire zoo is a big job. The first thing that has to be done is the new location must be fully prepared and secure to receive the animals. The Barefoot Bushman's Wildlife Park is being moved right into town. It's a family affair, of course, and all pitch in to make the location as safe for the animals and visitors as possible. With tons of park experience behind them, Rob and the family create new enclosures that are more suited to the creatures with maximum safe interaction for guests. Once the exhaustive park preparation is complete, the other half of the job must be tackled. For Rob and the team, that means getting the croc eggs and excess smaller crocs to a farm. The personal touch is given to moving emus and kangaroos. Then it's down to the serious business with Fat Guts, Brian and Mighty Solomon. But next up, it's more croc roping, wrangling and wrestling.
Wrap your arms right around his neck, that's it.
Back in the old park, keeping an artificial habitat as natural as possible poses some risks when the time comes to capture these crocodiles again.
If you gently you can sometimes lift them up and get his head out. And he's wearing himself out all the time also when that happens. Ugh.
Crocodiles instinctively prefer cloudy water. It helps their stealth when hunting prey. It makes the job difficult for humans too.
Yeah, here's a look. Gimme, looky.
This one's elusive. Keep your attention on Rob's left foot.
He's going out of the water, so you'll catch him now. No, he's right up there on the land, mate. He's coming up your way. Just wait, he's coming between the poles. Just let him walk up to you.
But this one's got sharp eyes. And he's quick.
Come on, off you go. Close his eyes, that's it. Just go between the trees there, throw it on his head, then just either side of his head, knees either side of his tail. That's it, knees either side of his tail and just straight down onto him. There you go. As simple as that. Just bring it back, I'll just tie his mouth up for this one, just for the...
This is the same technique for bigger crocodiles, only some of the equipment and the size of the team changes.
And if he does actually decide to slip out of our arms, I'll get out there and grab him, and you lift him up. Okay, mate. Okay. Uncle Robbie. Okay. You just give me a kiss. Okay, jump out, fellas.
Grab him?
Yep, because I want to sex this one again. So he's a little bit bigger one.
Oh, just right.
Yeah, wrap your arms right around his neck, that's it. Oh. Well, you're a strong fella. You can bench press 100 kilos. What's wrong? Got your tan, a little baby crocodile, eh?
Here, you wanna hang on to him?
I'm not going to my share of crocodiles, my boy. Your turn. Sort you out, don't they?
Oh, they're freaking pretty strong.
That wrong side. Yeah, get that one and we'll be, I think we'll be laughing.
Robbie's son Tim then lends a hand
We'll
to
just give you
complete
back
this phase.
But what I've got to do, is sit you right.
It's not every day we go.
I'm going to put this little devil. Actually, just drag that last bag out, and we'll put it just on the back of this one here, on this one's tail. Or just leave it now. We'll just put this one in first, so its head goes in.
Then it's off to a crocodile farm. This kind of care and cooperation between farms and wildlife parks has pulled the saltwater crocodile back from the brink of extinction here in northern Australia. Kurana Crocodile Farm is an approved farm run by John and Lillian Lever and does not take any crocodiles from the wild. It therefore meets all strict conservation and endangered species criteria.
There you go, John.
What do you got for me?
Oh, it's about 14, I think, 14 or 15.
Really?
Nothing real
Size?
big. 1.5 metres maximum.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go out. Yeah. Males or females?
Well, I've sexed them, and all the ones I've sexed, there's one definite male that I know of, but I haven't had a lot of. Actually,
All right. Well, we'll soon find out.
none of them have got their mouths tied up either.
Oh, righto. Thanks for telling me that.
Like Rob's Park, places like Kurana helps to broaden the knowledge about these ancient reptiles.
Okay. They're full of beans too now, they will be.
Yeah. A little bit cross, maybe.
You haven't got any tape you want to do the noses up? Or?
No, that's all right.
Watch your foot.
I just want to. I'll just get my tape. I just want to record these as they go in. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's measure him.
Oh, rightio. Take it inside of his mouth and I've got it there.
Yeah.
Your
Your hands will start to look like your feet.
Yeah. I've had my hands well, plenty of time. So.
Okay.
Here's it go.
1309.
1309.
Yep.
String.
Record keeping of all kinds assists that knowledge and ultimately conservation for the crocs.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Tail first, just straight over the fence.
And it's off into new lives for these fellas now. Rob also brought along the eggs that he collected. This helps the farm and also gives Rob insight into his breeders.
Good.
Yeah, beauties, aren't they? Look at that, hey?
This was just about 100% fertile, but I've got a couple of dud eggs, but it's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
better than average, put it that way. But yours, have a look at these.
Yeah.
If you look, there's your 3 clutches
Yep.
there, and this one's a real failure. Look at it.
Yeah.
53 eggs, 31 infertile, and
Yeah.
3 embryonic deaths. So there's something wrong over there. I don't know whether the male's not performing properly or
I just think this year's been very low water, so they've been trouble made
this season. Yeah, yeah.
very like they're sort of living in mud there.
Well, he made it once. He made it once at least.
And the multi-million-year life cycle of this species continues. After the break, emus, roos, and how much can a koala bear?
You have to be very careful how you catch them. We're going to move our wildlife park from one location to another location. We're going to bring the animals to the people. And because many of the animals are large and dangerous, it's got to be a family and friends affair. You can't have workers being eaten by crocodiles. I'm going to employ the help of my family, my son and my daughter, Timothy and Rebecca, my nephews and niece, Daniel, Zeb, Kirk and Carla, and friends of the family like Bruno, and we're going to get stuck into it.
There are quite a lot of animals to be moved. We'll mainly concentrate on the difficult jobs, but Rob insisted we show how tough it is to move his tree-dwelling marsupials.
We're going to have to move the koalas, and that's going to be very difficult. Big claws, scratcher. Come on. So you have to be very careful how you catch them. Yeah, come on, you're right. That's it, mate. Oh, that was no hands. Here, mate. Yoo-hoo. Hey, it's over this side. There you go. Just get some of their favourite food. Come on. You coming? You got that? You coming too? Come on, I've got it here for you. Now really, when it comes to catching koalas, you really don't even need hands. Hey, mate. It's what they call animal magnetism.
But naturally, not all Rob's animals are cuties.
To move a really big crocodile isn't easy, especially if you want to minimise the stress on him and on us, most importantly. So with Solomon here, I've come up with a bit of an idea. Might work, it might not. I know where he suns himself in his pen, so I'm going to make a little fence and try and get him behind it and get him to walk over this cargo net. And when he's over it, I'll tie his head up, mouth up, close his eyes and wrap the cargo net around him and lift him out. If that don't work, I've got a huge crate that we've got to drag him into. That's a bit more stressful on the crocodile. We'll try this way first. He's here somewhere. Look at that, eh? He was waiting right where we were banging that post.
Solomon's capture later, but now the coat of arms needs to be moved.
This afternoon, I'm going to have to move some of these emus and kangaroos to the new park. You might wonder how I'm going to get a ungainly looking bird like this and these unusual hopping looking animals into boxes. Well, getting them near me is not a problem, as you can see. A little bit of food. But put them in the boxes might seem hard, but it's pretty easy. Give you a bit of a preliminary, especially with the emu. Emus, if you look at the feet, they've got very rough feet at the back, and they actually kick with these feet. So the best way to approach an emu is to come in from the side, yeah, and I can then lift him up like that, and I can then carry him to his box. Here, you can't do anything. Okay, off you go, mate. Kangaroos, a little bit the same. You can grab a tail and a hind leg, or just like that, and I can carry him like that. And because our kangaroos are rather quiet, it makes it pretty easy. Off you go. Simple as falling off a log, if you know how.
Both the kangaroo and the emu form a part of the Australian coat of arms. Some say that neither animal can walk or take a step backwards, a powerful symbol for a nation.
Down. That's how easy it is to shift an emu.
But there are plenty more to go, and many animals display individual characteristics.
Either side of the back legs, carry them to where you want to go.
And with the last emu deciding that walking to the cage is more dignified, Rob gets some advice from one of the young'uns.
Now to get some roos.
Well, you got to remember, last time we shifted the little ones, they stressed out a little bit.
Don't get bigger ones, you reckon, eh?
Yeah.
You want me to work, hey?
That's it.
Okay. Well, you ready? We don't want to upset them too much.
So the operation is quick. Rob disengages the kangaroo's main weapon by grabbing the tail, which they balance on, to kick with their hind legs with powerful force. Then Rob just steers them to where he wants them to go. Most of these creatures have lived within the park all of their lives and are not stressed by the handling and transportation. It's not long before big and small are all rounded up to make the trip to a new home. Luckily for the animals, it's only a short ride.
That'll do you, fellas. Oh. Okay. One emu. Let's see. Okay, mate.
Here may be proof of an emu's inability to step backwards. He has to turn around to leave the crate. A quick inspection of the new home. Again, because of their park upbringing, they all settle in no time. Next on Killer Instinct, the chances look slim moving fat guts, and later look even slimmer for Solomon.
Left, 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 left. We've got to be a bit careful with this fellow here. His name's Fat Guts, because he'll eat anything. He's a bit aggro, and we don't work with him a lot, so he's sort of really wild, and he was hatched from an egg, so he got no fear of us. About 13 feet long, which means he's not a little fellow. If he gets you across the chest, he'll kill you. If he gets you on the leg, you've lost your leg. Just get ready, because he's going to come like a rocket. Yes, come on.
The imitations of an animal drinking at the water's edge and a baby croc in distress are used to get Fat Guts into motion. And it works.
Okay, mate. That's him, mate. Just let him do a bit of rolling first, fellas. Okay. Go on, trying to get us on the side. Okay. Okay. Just drag him forward, fellas. And then we'll get the neck rope. Let that rope go, mate. You got to let that one go. You got to let it go. Okay.
Rob now has to enter the stirred-up croc's territory to get the main rope over him.
Nah, that's in his mouth. I don't want it in his mouth.
That's only a thin piece of cable holding the mighty croc in place.
That's it. Pull him forward. Pull him forward. Now we've got him by the neck. Okay. We've got him double time. Okay, fellas, now we need a hand. And while he's sitting there, when he starts rolling around, he's going to bite that rope. Now look at that. Now before you bring him too far forward, that one slipped off. Just wait.
The second time seems easier. But now Rob must get the croc's mouth closed so he can wire it shut.
That was a good trick, wasn't it? I made him bite that stick, and then he closed his jaw. Now that's actually... As you can see, we've given him a bit of a workout, and he's sort of sitting there pretty quiet. I expect him to blow up in a minute. That should do. Okay, fellas. We'll have to do his mouth up a bit better than that anyway. Before it's still quite slippery there.
A specialised restraining board is put in place before the croc. He's to be dragged onto it and then tied down.
We need a few people on the ropes. Let's just bring him forwards, people. Come on. Come on. Okay. Needed a smaller noose there, didn't it, eh?
Robbie ties the main rope a little further down the neck this time after flicks from the croc's head dislodged it twice. Fat Guts may get a new name.
It's such a fat neck is the problem.
Even though the crocodiles are like explosive athletes, they tire very quickly. Even so, Rob's not about to get complacent.
Okay. We've got the towels. Gee whiz. He's a big croc, mate. Just watch, he doesn't shake himself.
The croc is blindfolded to remove another sense which would assist him in an attack. Then he's tied down securely, rope holders and spotters ready to see any movement from the reptile.
What we've got to do next is get him onto the back of this truck. That's it. Now what we can actually do now with him, okay, keep going. Now lift the bottom one.
Lift this one.
And that'll slide easier than the other one, you know.
There you go.
Okay. Further on. All that's left now is to take him to his new home. Hope he doesn't fall off halfway. That's why we're roping him down.
Then Rob and his unusual passenger head off to the new park, where Fat Guts here will enjoy a new enclosure and the company of other mighty crocs as next door neighbours. Judging from the stairs, this is definitely a zoo on the move.
You might notice I'm doing the real hard work here, giving orders. Do that rope there, pull that one there, that's slop. Start again, good. Okay, he's starting to feel his oats. Listen to him. I think he's heavier this time. That'll do. Just here will be oodles good enough. No worries, it had my fingers under.
Next is the most dangerous part of the procedure. Then, defiant to the last, Fat Guts gives Rob a good shake and a hiss.
Right, let him go. Oh, the one his nose is. Okay. Now what I might do, just let that go. Release. Okay.
A little croc tantrum is enough to send everyone running.
One unhappy chappy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One could call that a perfect catch and release.
Next up, the new life of Brian.
Wouldn't you know it, Brian's going to be difficult. He normally comes out and suns himself on this side of the pool, so we took a panel out so we could just put a noose on him and drag him out. This is going to be the easy one. So he's decided to sit on the dead opposite side of the pool, so we've got to get him across here now. But before he goes into the water, I'm going to rope him up. Brian is a wild crocodile, caught from the wild, so he's a little bit frightened of us. It makes him a bit easier to handle than the other one that was a captive raised one. I'm going to go over there, put a noose in his mouth, one around his neck, and then lock his jaws off. Then I'm going to come back to this side, jump in the water, splash. By rights, he should come to chase me out, then we'll just drag him out and take him away. Let's go. Now the reason Brian's going to be a bit easier is because he's one of the ones that I actually play with. As you can see. Which one's that? That's the one that goes on top of his jaw, people. Come over this great bit. I just put it on his jaw, and we just lock that off. That's all right. Okay. Keep going. Don't pull it too tight yet. We've got it round his neck there. That's where we want it. And the last thing we should do with him, I'll go around to the front, and we'll try and get him to close his mouth, and I'll lock his jaw off. Okay, my friend. Not quite as tight as I'd like it to be, mate. Head down. Well, it's locked, but it's not locked as hard as I'd like it to be. Well, I won't have to jump in the water with him, will I? Okay, pull him now. Pull, 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 pull. Pull him straight through. Come on, people.
Brian is slightly larger than Fat Guts. He's going to need more rope handler strength and precautions.
That's the way. Just hold it, man. Just hold it for a minute. Get the boards. No, that's not it. That's the... Well, he wasn't going anywhere, was he? What we might do before we even put him on the board, if we can get him to close his mouth a bit, oh, it'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Okay, he's going to roll. No, he's not. Okay. Get the... What we can do is... We got the towel, yeah. We'll tie his mouth up now with a rope.
And again, a blindfold to settle Big Brian's nerves.
This is a crocodile caught from the wild. He's still got memories of being caught, I suppose. So he's not as aggressive, if you want to call it, as the tame ones that have got no fear of humans. We've got the board, people, and we'll have to back the truck right to here as well.
Rob is very close to this croc in all aspects. Brian is one of his star performers, so Rob's taking a little extra care here.
Sorry. Okay, fella. Well, that went quite well, without too much fuss. That's how we like it. Hey, mate.
Another successful capture, and by now, the township of Airlie Beach is getting used to seeing monster lizards on wheels.
I got him, mate. You need a couple more of those.
Fat Guts needed 6 people to lift him. Looks like Brian needs about 8 or 9. But all are in good spirits. It's not every day you get to manhandle a dinosaur.
Tell you what,
You right?
a bit heavy in a minute. He's a lot heavier than that other.
Just in there.
Hi.
And that's plenty good enough. That's it. That's it.
Mind your fingers.
Okay, people. It's okay. We'll be able to undo his mouth, no worries.
Right.
Yep, you're right. Hey, come on, no. Come on.
As soon as Brian senses that he's no longer restrained, his primitive brain kicks in with a survival instinct, and all around scatter, paying respect to this eating machine's power and ability to survive a lot longer than humans have on Earth.
Okay. Come on.
Rob truly loves these amazing creatures and feels he must cuddle, pat, and comfort the reptile. But Rob's mind soon turns to Big Solomon, whose turn is next.
Well, the rot started with Solomon now. I've got him just onto the edge. Like I showed you the other day, that's where he used to sit for the day. I want to walk him into this little spot here on top of this trap, more cargo net. Then we're going to wrap it over him and hopefully carry him away tomorrow morning. We'll leave him locked up tonight. Tomorrow morning he should be cold, make him easier to handle. Just go a bit closer to him and stumble like I'm in distress and he should come after me. They're pretty thick. He doesn't know he's going to get trapped. I just do so, watch, let someone work along here and go. Oh, 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 oh. Okay.
Coming next on Killer Instinct, the day Solomon decided to move himself. A brand new morning brings a whole new audience and challenge. And this time it's to move Solomon. Not even a dozen people could lift this big fella, so the heavy artillery is brought in for the biggest gun in the park. The lifting bar is positioned. The idea is to carry the cargo net with Solomon in it up and out of the capture pen.
That's it. Oh, that's good. We've got a stroke of luck here. He's actually put his mouth through the mesh about the middle, so he can't come forward. Should be really good. When we have to get him off, that's a problem.
Solomon is set. The spotters are set. Rob is
Just
set.
up a bit.
Then the unexpected
Lift the
happens.
fraction. Nah, hang on. Nah. Nah. Lift, 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 lift. Lift it. No good, no good. No, it didn't work.
Just look at the grin on Solomon.
We tried the cargo net, but it didn't work. It would have worked if we could have got it up before he started to move. Now, the reason he got over that fence so easy is because I said for the crane to lift, and we were actually lifting him, so we helped him over the fence. I don't think he could have got over it himself, but we just lifted him up. And lovely swan dive. He got the first swan diving crocodile ever.
And that's a big croc jumping the fence, making a big splash. Once again, the new experiment gives away to the tried and true.
That's okay. We're just going to put that. He's online now. That's all. We've got a croc online. That's all I wanted to do.
It's always good to try new things, to break new ground, but it looks like Plan B has just become a new Plan A.
Now what we've got to do is position that so we can run a rope through it to the bloody Toyota. So maybe if we position it, it goes straight across that one then. Okay. The idea is now, after I've got him on the line, wrap a large rope around his neck. We run it through the box, straight out the other end, and just pull him in with a car. That's how we shifted him from car to here, same way. Just whack the box in front of him, tied it around his head, and pull him straight into it. That worked fine then.
Robbie and the team built the box especially for Solomon.
Careful. That's why I've got nice, strong young lads as me nephews. I don't have to do the heavy work.
Patrons are watching the last dramatic show at the old park.
That one there, okay? Let me feed this one through.
Rob then pulls the rope through the capture box. This could be a roomy mobile home for Rob, but it'll be a snug one for Solomon.
That's to go around his neck.
Rob's daughter Rebecca watches as Dad tackles just another day at the office.
Steady, steady. Slow, slow, steady, steady. Let him no, don't pull too hard, just let him roll around a bit. You've got to do it because he could break that, so we just have to actually just gently him along. You want to sort of put your stick on the other side of that rope there? You might be able to try and help me put it over his head when we get it down that way. Yeah, right over his neck, we need it. No, wrong side. Right, he'll wear out shortly.
Solomon's a handful, and the approach must be softly, softly. He seems exhausted one moment and like a runaway train the next.
No. I think that's not bad, mate. We'll let him wear himself out a bit.
This catch is now in real time, showing Rob's patience in trapping this huge crocodile. Rob knows the reptile's close to using up all his energy, and now it's all about timing.
Okay, hang on now. What we've got to do, guys,
We'll pull him through away, I reckon.
we'll go up the other end, you blokes.
Stop, stop, stop. Back.
Wait.
There you go.
Okay, pull him. Pull him. We're right. Keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Go, go, go.
That's all right, don't worry, mate.
Spot on!
Well done.
Even Solomon seems happy.
Look at that, he's exactly the length of the box. It's 4.8 metres long. At least we'll know how long he is. Well, we tried the cargo net, which had never been proven before. That didn't work. We'll come back to plan B, the box we'd had already built. And as you see, worked like a charm. It's the same way I brought him here from Cardwell. Right in his mouth, pulled him straight into the box, just like this one.
This time the lifting bar is attached by chains and the massive croc, as demonstrated by its length, is lifted. I think they're going to need a bigger truck. Rob's happy his big buddy is safely contained and in good and careful hands.
Charity! Well, here goes Solomon on his way to the new home. Just think about it. He was born in Edward River. He swam about 500 miles, was captured, flew on an aeroplane to Cairns, went from Cairns to Cardwell, from Cardwell to here. Oh, he's off down the track again. He's a well-travelled crocodile, this fellow. I reckon he might be getting used to it by now. He is taking it pretty well. One big box of crocodile.
As Solomon bills his frequent crocodile miles, Rob contemplates the new life his family and animals are about to begin. Next up, Solomon's release.
Here he comes. You can see why they call him a frog mouth. They've got a mouth that looks just like a frog. Huge.
This kookaburra, busy with his freshly caught mouse, seems to sum up the fact the move has not affected the animals and birds too much. The last to arrive is the biggest. There's no telling how Solomon will react in his new surroundings. Rob has often said saltwater crocodiles are almost 100% predictable. That's almost. So even though the team is tired and the sun is getting low on the horizon, all senses are sharpened for the final release.
Here he comes, bit more. Yeah, back off if you like. And we'll just walk with him. What a big lizard, eh?
So far, so good. It looks like Solomon's becoming an old hand at this, or it's just wisdom.
He'll go back. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Mission accomplished.
You're not too worried, is he? Another successful episode to the crocodile move. He didn't look too worried there, he just took off nicely and gently sunk.
If a crocodile could look happy, then this must be it.
As the saying goes, out with the old and in with the new. We've just completed the move to the new park. Got to thank the family for it. It's been hard work and it's all done with our own hands. I'm Rob Brattle. Thanks for joining us on Killer Instinct. Hey, ta-da! He's not going to play, eh?